Good morning, mentors. Shane O'Donnell with the McNair Foundation. Obviously, a little bit about myself. Some of y'all know me from East Rutherford High School as the academic program specialist. I was there up through January of this year, and at semester change, I did transition to RS Central. So I just started getting to know a few of you mentors in the RS Central district, and I look forward to getting the opportunity to meet everyone. Had plans with Arnett to try to work out of the mentor room a lot more just so I could meet some of y'all. So still plan on going through with those plans eventually when all of this changes. Maybe I'll get to meet all of you. So again, I am Shane O'Donnell. I work with Doug Hollers and Brooks Medford. We're the 3 academic program specialists. So if you know one of those, I do the same position that they do. Today, I'm here to speak with you about the AP Academy. The AP Academy is a program that's set up by Rutherford County Schools that assists students in seeking a rigorous studies throughout their high school career with honors classes and with AP classes, obviously. I am going to share my screen with you, and I want to show you what Rutherford County Schools has put out. Richie Garland, if you know him, this is what he created. He is now the AIG coordinator for Rutherford County Schools, and AP Academy falls under that umbrella. So I am going to read some of this off of here because I am afraid that I won't remember everything that I would need to tell you. There is some important information here, and it's pretty specific, so I will be reading some of this. The reason, though, that students may want to join the AP Academy is they want to become their best self and pushing themselves academically to become their best self. The AP Academy also, because of the AP classes, will help students build their college resumes, and it may help them when colleges are looking at them and all the other college applicants. So it may give them a little heads up with some of the other students. So that'd be one of the main reasons that they want to, is the rigor and then to build their college resume. AP Academy also will be graded once, and I'll show you they have to have some honors classes, but the AP classes are on a 5-point scale. Meaning, if you make an A in an AP class, you'll get 5 points for that A. An A in a regular class, you get 4 points. And if you were to take an honors class, you get an extra half point, so it'd be 4.5. So regular classes, you get your regular scores. Honors classes, you can add 0.5 to each of those grades. So A for honors would be 4.5. A B for honors would be 3.5. A C for honors would be 2.5. And then AP, you add a full point to that. So A for AP are college classes. They get the same 5-point scale, but an A for AP class is 5 points. A B for AP class is 4 points. A C for an AP class is 3 points. All right, correct. Making sure I'm doing my math right. So I'm sharing my screen with you at this time, and I'm over here on the left. And again, this is what Richie Garland with Rutherford County Schools created. So I'm just going to look at this. I have a couple of things highlighted here on the left that I think might be best just for you to point out to you. So it is a challenging course of study, including pre-advanced placement, which would be the honors classes, and advanced placement courses, which is AP. AP stands for advanced placement. Students that are in the AP Academy, any student, I guess, could take an AP class if they choose, but when you join the AP Academy, it gives you a couple of other things requirements you have to fulfill, and one of the things that it offers you is it gives you school-sponsored college tours in grades 11th and 12th. We do that as the McNair Foundation. We take students on a college road trip to UNC Chapel Hill, NC State, East Carolina University. We take them to those 3. We also do, UNC Charlotte, Appalachian. We do a lot of the other college visits, but the AP Academy does their own college visits with those students. So I know in the past, I don't know how the future looks, but I know in the past, I know students have went to, say, Clemson University, which we don't take students out of state with the McNair Foundation, but I know that they have. So if if you're a part of this academy, you get your own. Well, I take that back. We do take sophomores to the University of South Carolina, so I was wrong there. But other than that, we don't go out of state. So, but they'll have their own school tours for grades 11th and 12th. They do have a little some ACT and ACT test preparation opportunities because they're trying to, again, build their college resume. And one way to help build your college resume is to increase your scores with any of these standardized testing. And there are multiple levels of recognition upon exiting the program. So if you fulfill all the requirements, you get some recognition, one of which will be on your diploma and when you graduate from high school with Rutherford County Schools. So that's what they put in place for the AP Academy. There are some requirements. I'm scrolling down right here. There are some requirements. I'm right here. You do have to do 2 honors courses during your 9th grade year, and you have to complete a total of 6 AP courses throughout your high school career. You got to do that if you want your special recognition here on your high school diploma and at graduation. 100 hours of community service, just like high school for the rope. I'm not certain. I haven't talked to Mr. Garland, and I'm not certain if they're going to do kind of like the McNair Foundation has. We reduced our hours some so that because we know everyone wasn't going to be able to get their full 100. So I'm sure you've heard, we're down to 70. And I'm catching myself right now. I'm looking at the camera right now, right at y'all. But as I shared my screen, I have a little tiny version of my screen, that the video over here to the right. So if you catch me looking over here to the right, it's because I'm looking at myself talk, and that's not where the camera's at. So I've done that multiple times. So if you're wondering, I'm looking at me. So also, they need to participate in at least one school-sponsored organization. They need to go to AP Academy events, and the AP Academy events are going to be where they might bring a special speaker into town to talk to just those AP Academy students. So they have to do at least one of those a year, and throughout the entire 4-year career, they need to maintain at least a 4.0 GPA, and that's weighted. And that goes back to what I was talking about with the 5-point scale. That would be weighted as well. You get 5 points for A. That's how you're going to pull your GPA above. As far as students that are going to be interested in this and that will know all to be told the requirements, guidance in the middle school and in the high school they'll be able to get all that information out to the individual students for certain. So down here toward the bottom on the left, it's telling what students will be able to gain from this. They'll gain an edge in college preparation. Again, AP classes are very difficult classes. A lot of students, there's 2 mindsets. You got AP classes that you can take and get 5 points, and possibly get some credit for college classes. And you have online college classes. And so I would say from my vantage point that AP classes are typically going to be more difficult than online classes. Maybe not every online class, but they're definitely going to be more difficult, and it's definitely going to help those students when the time does come to take some of those more difficult college classes when they go to university. Again, we mentioned they stand out in the admission process because of the amount of AP classes that they've taken, and they're really just broadening their intellectual horizons. So they're studying some subjects in a lot greater depth and detail than any other high school class will do, and more so than some college classes, honestly. I'm going to scroll back up. These are all the classes, and I will not go down through these and read each of these. I would not do that too, but you'll see there are honors and AP classes for English, math, science, social studies. Oops, I'm highlighting now, sorry. And there's a couple additional courses that are offered, some of those through the North Carolina Virtual Public School. So all of these classes may not always be offered because some of these are dependent upon classroom numbers. So if only one person, say, this year were to have signed up for statistics, honors, and AP statistics, and it was only one student. Unless they could get that student schedule worked out. I know in the past, and with this COVID, I'm not sure, but I know in the past some students have went to other high schools to take a AP class. I don't know if they're allowing that at this time or not, but so there's sometimes some of these classes will not be offered, or they'll have to be unoffered when there are not enough individuals willing to take it. So they have to meet minimum enrollment requirements to keep these. But I know some students, when they weren't able to take the AP class that they wanted to in person, they've went and taken it from the North Carolina Virtual Public School if it was offered there. That's all I have to share. Again, really everything that I shared with you is what Richie Garland has put out with Rutherford County Schools. Maybe we can make sure that this is, I know you can see my screen at this time, but maybe we'll have a link to this actual PDF so that if you want to read it, you're more than welcome to. Again, guidance counselors are doing a lot of the legwork on this when they're trying to, looking at myself, counselors are doing a lot of the legwork and getting this information out as well. But it's good information for you to know for those students that are in AP Academy. You kind of have an understanding maybe of what they're dealing with and what the requirements for them to continue that are. So, thank you very much. Hope you guys have a good day. And that's as good. I don't know if that was good or not, but I tell you, I think I've said this before. I hope